Hello air signs, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. And it could be about pretty much anything. Love, finances, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. We'll have 4 separate spreads in this reading. The first spread is for all of you, it's like a bonus, and then there's going to be a separate spread for every air sign individually. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is for all air signs. We have the Ten of Swords, then we have the King of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Cups. We also have the Empress, clarified by the Sun. And we also have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, another Gemini, another Libra, or another Aquarius. We also have water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Taurus, and we have Leo on the table. So what happens here, air signs, is this King of Swords is gonna either confess their love to the Empress, right? Or something else is gonna happen. Something triggers this King of Swords to make this move. All right, let's discuss this. Let's talk about assumptions first. All right, for some of you, the King of Swords, that would be you, obviously. All right, but for most of you, the King of Swords is somebody else coming towards you. And like I said, you could be the King of Swords, but just not to make it too complex, too complicated. I'm gonna assume the King of Swords is somebody who is coming towards you, watching this, and I'm also going to assume you're the Empress. I think it's a good assumption to assume you're the Empress. All right, so the King of Swords is coming towards the Empress, all right? But there's a bit of a twist to this story, maybe even a couple of twists, because this reading starts with the Ten of Swords, all right? Something is coming to an end, and it's that type of an ending that's pretty much irreversible. There is no going back after that Ten of Swords plays out. So something is definitely done, and this is where different scenarios, different twists come in, right? Perhaps this King of Swords is ending another relationship, or they're ending marriage. I'm not going to be judging anybody, it's just one of the scenarios. All right, something else is coming to an end. Maybe this person is going to quit a job somewhere else if they're at a distance from you, and they're going to relocate, move so they could be closer to you and get a new job where you live, like around your area, right? What else? They could be graduating. Perhaps both of you are still like in your 20s, maybe 30s. Perhaps this person is graduating, right? And they're coming back, or they're coming towards you. Something else could be coming to an end. You could be ending a relationship or marriage. You could be graduating. Something else could be happening, right? The Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it's a message, it's a notification, it's a communication, it's also a child, all right? There's also the child, there's also a child in the Sun card riding the horse, and the Empress, by the way, could be somebody who is expecting, all right? So keep that in mind. For some of you could be expecting. I'm not saying all of you are going to be expecting, but it's just one of the scenarios. Okay, perhaps you already have children. You could be already somebody with kids, or with at least one child. All right, so something is going to trigger this King of Swords to make a move towards you, or something comes to an end, and now this King of Swords able to make this move. All right, let me know in the comments down below what exactly happens. But what I can tell you for sure with that Ten of Swords, something is definitely coming to an end before the weekend. All right, the King of Swords himself is clarified by the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is all about love. It's the most loving, the most caring knight out of all 4 knights, the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. So do expect a very, very romantic gesture. The Sun card, clarifying the Empress. The Sun is a card of clarity, and besides that, it's the happiest card in the deck. All right, it's that's how the Empress will feel, really, really happy. And the Empress, besides that, is just somebody who is being put up on a pedestal, somebody who is loved, cherished. The Empress could be a future spouse. Perhaps that's how they see you, as their future spouse or something like that. Looks awesome. There's just that one twist with that Ten of Swords. All right, cool. Gemini, we have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Sun. We have the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or any zodiac sign. You know what it kind of looks like? Gemini. And I hope it plays out for as many of you as possible. It looks like you're getting some bonus, or you're getting money, you're getting paid, and it's like some extra. Perhaps you're expecting it, but perhaps it's a little more than you thought, than you anticipated, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go on a trip. I've got this extra money in my bank, and I'm gonna plan a trip. And you can go by yourself, you can go with somebody else, with friends, with children, if you have any family, what have you. But that's what it kind of feels like. You're getting paid, and you're planning a trip. Gemini, yeah, that's you're definitely looking at options in terms of where to go or where to move. Okay, let's talk about that Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It can be a financial card, right? These are pentacles after all. So the Six of Pentacles could be a card of generosity, okay, or money coming in. All right, so somehow money is going to be an important factor of what's going on with that Six of Pentacles. You're either receiving money, or maybe you're going to spend money on a trip, but most likely both, because the Six of Pentacles could be money coming in and then money going out. Hopefully leaving a little bit in your savings account for some later times, right? But we start with you, the Queen of Swords. I assume that's you, all right? And you're clarified by the Sun. You're going to be happy, you're going to be clear, right? The Seven of Cups in the middle, this is you looking at options. Looking at options. And those options have something to do with the Eight of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So once you've zeroed in on one of the options, or maybe a couple of options, you're going to hit the road. Okay? The Eight of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, I think you're going to go somewhere. Not necessarily over this weekend. Over this weekend, you can be planning the trip. Some of you could go somewhere over the weekend. You could be thinking about moving permanently. Well, nothing is permanent in this universe, right? But you could be thinking about moving. The Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, either going somewhere or moving, or maybe you're thinking about starting something new. But, the Wheel of Fortune is also, it can be interpreted as many different zodiac signs. Sagittarius is one of them. So we're wrapping up Sagittarius birthday season. Maybe it has something to do with Sagittarius. All right, perhaps you could be going to a Sagittarius birthday party, and maybe you're looking for something to give them for their birthday or something like that. But it looks good because you're clarified by the Sun. Happiest card in the deck. All right, cool. Libra, we have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Wands. We have Justice. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Hierophant. And we also have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We have you here as well. But you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign, right? It's a general reading. Not only is it a general reading, my weekend highlight readings, they can be about anything, right? Anything. And this spread right here qualifies as pretty much anything, right? This spread could be about love, but at the same time, this spread could be about work, business, and finances, legal matters, okay? For some of you, it's literally a legal matter, all right? Because you do start with that Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, right? And the first card that actually came out is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, you could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But for some of you, it's a job offer. For others of you, you could be receiving money. Okay, you could be receiving money, or it could be like a settlement in some shape or form, or it could be a bonus, or it could be a promotion, right? And or you could be getting a job offer, a contract, what have you. All right. For others of you, it's an offer to get really, really serious when it comes to love connections, right? The Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, somebody really, really wants to have a future together, and they're getting ready to plan that future together with you. Okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles is not only the most financially abundant knight out of all four knights, the Knight of Pentacles is all about serious connections, serious offers in terms of love, right? With the Knight of Pentacles, you can always plan your future together. The Three of Wands clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, somebody made up their mind, because that's what the Three of Wands says. It is a card of somebody thought about it, somebody who went through a decision-making process, somebody deliberated, and came up with some kind of a final decision. The Three of Wands is a final decision. Okay? For some of you, it could have been a government worker, a judge, it could have been a hiring manager or your manager, or it could have been a love interest, right? Justice in the middle, that's you. Right? That's your major arcana card. At the same time, if we forget for a second it's one of your major arcana cards, justice could be you're finally getting what you deserve, what you're entitled to. Justice could be the legal system, court, or government agency of some sort. Okay? Or it could be an actual place where people get married. The Ace of Swords clarified by the Hierophant. This is you probably saying yes to it. Okay, you don't have to if you don't want to, but the Ace of Swords really is one of the yes words in the tarot deck. Alright, and the Hierophant, clarifying it, another major arcana card. The Hierophant could be a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. At the same time, the Hierophant could be a card of education, it could be a card of spirituality, religion, it could be a card of something formal and official. Okay, so this is some serious reading, Libra. Serious reading. Alright? Cool. Aquarius. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords clarified by the High Priestess. We have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Knight of Cups. And we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Sagittarius, but you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. Alright. A quick disclaimer. What I'm about to say, Aquarius, I don't mean to judge you. I don't mean to point fingers. I'm just gonna tell you what it feels like. Okay? Don't shoot the messenger. Anyway, I gotta be honest with you. The first thing I thought of when I looked at this was you could be going to one party, some kind of an event, and it could be any type of an event, like a birthday, concert, game, show, just some sort of a celebration. Okay, and some of you could be leaving that party early, before the party is over. You could be sneaking out with somebody else. So you could go to maybe another party, a better party, or you could be going to get cozy with the person. You're going to be at the party, you're going to be meeting at the party. Okay, that would be scenario number one. For others of you, you could be going to a party with one person and maybe leaving that same party with another person. Okay, maybe you're just talking to somebody, maybe it was like the first date that you're going to a party, the first party, and then you're going to meet somebody new, somebody better, and you're going to say goodbye to the original person, to the first person. Okay, or you could go to a party and meet somebody new and exchange numbers, exchange digits, right? And at some point they will reach out to you and you're gonna start seeing that second person. That's how it feels, Aquarius. Like I said, I don't mean to judge anybody, but I think at the end you're gonna be happy. That's what counts, right? At the end we have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Knight of Cups right next to the deck. Those two cards showed up at the very end, and that's, I assume, the outcome at least of this weekend or a couple of days after the weekend. Right? This is the weekend highlight reading. At the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups, yeah, the Nine of Cups could be another party. Right? The Three of Cups, the first card that came out, is the first party. And the Nine of Cups is another party you could be going to from the first one. Or the Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true and satisfaction and fulfillment. And the Knight of Cups, clarifying that, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces you're dealing with, but the Knight of Cups is all about love, right? It's the most romantic, the most caring night out of all 4 nights. The problem, the issue is the Seven of Swords clarified by the High Priestess, in between the 3 and the 9 of Cups. This is what happens somewhere in the middle, somewhere in between, right? Together, those two cards. Like I said, you're either sneaking out of that first party, you're not telling anybody, you're just leaving with somebody to maybe go to another party, or you're exchanging numbers with a new person, or you're ditching the first person. If you came to the first party with somebody, you're ditching the first person and moving forward with a new person. One of those. let me know how this plays out for you eventually. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck could be interpreted as many different zodiac signs. Sagittarius is one of them. So maybe at one of those parties is a Sagittarius birthday party, or the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle, but with somebody new, right? With somebody new. Aquarius. At the end of the day, like I said, you're going to be happy and satisfied, and you'll feel loved. All right? It's just how you get there could be a little interesting. All right? Cool.